Okay, last class we discussed about the first video that was not clear. So we will discuss about it again and we'll upload this video. So first we discussed about case. So here is one example. So in case we have declared the variable, and then second line we are assigning value who has 2850 to this value. We can do this by test. So Blake is the person. Now it will come to select statement and we'll check whatever value is there. So on test val you can see that we have printed out Blake. So it will come on Blake and will print Alan. But we can just, for example, we can put there Blake and execute that. Okay, so this is coming Blake. If you just comment that out, Blake. So it's basically value from the case statement. And just if you want to just print the variable, you can just execute, select this 3 line and execute it. The test val value is Blake. So in case when is the keyword, when value is Adam, it will print Adam, Alan, Blake. If it doesn't belong to any of these 3, it will go to other cases and will print other. Next example we have if exist. If exist, so that implies this internal query is returning value. So it has more than 1. If it's more than 1, then if exist is true. So if it's more than 1, begin, and it will go there, print employee, and that is end. So this is the begin end block, else it will print this. So right now we can see here multiple people are there, so it's supposed to print department, employee, because it's going here inside and it's not going to part else. So let's say opposite, I will do less than 0, which is nobody is there, then it will print the department table. Nobody is there, so if exist is false. So you can interpret this statement right now, if not exist is true. So if exist is false here. So we can see department table. So it's not going here within begin and end, else part is coming and it's printing department. Okay, now we will discuss about the group by. So first thing is we need to understand the group function. So sum, mean, max, these are average, count, these are all group function. So group function means it provides you the value for a group, not an individual. So suppose you have department 10. So if you say I want to know the total number of employee on department 10, how many people are there, so you put count star and that will tell you group by department name, that will tell you basically for a group the count for the employees, number of the employees. Now that is group by, but the function here is count star, means like you count each and every row and tell me how many counts are there for a table. Let's say average value. So if you just say I want to know average salary, so it will tell you the entire all the employees average salary. But if you want, like I want to know like based on the department, so whatever department is there, give me the average salary or give me the minimum salary of department 10. Then what you have to do? Then you have to do group by. So the result will come based on group. Right now it's not based on group. If I execute that first statement, it's for all. For all employees average salary. Okay, for all employees, out of all employee, this is the max salary. This. All employee minimum salary is this. All employee total summation of all employees are this. Now this is just a group function, aggregation function, group function. Now next, group by. I want to see the same result based on department group. Okay, department group means department 10, department 20, department 30. We have three groups. We want to see salary based on their groups, which is like a department 10's average salary, department 10's max salary, department 10's min salary, or summation of department 10. So if we do that, the logic is I want to do group by department, and you want to see department at the side as well. So you can put it there that way, and it's coming with a department. I don't know why null is coming. Maybe some value is there for 40 or 60. I have to check. So that's the reason it's coming, or some null entry is there. So let's ignore that. Okay, one record was there on employee table that was null. So I just removed the null department number. So 10, 20, 30 average is coming for that. So it's grouped by department number 10 average salary for all the employees that belong to department 10 is this. Maximum salary of department number is this. Minimum salary is this. Total salary is this for department 10. And then 20 and then 30. Okay, now we will see the groups by two groups, grouping a record by two groups. First of all, department number, that will be one group, and then within that we have different groups, like some people are clerk, some people are analyst, some are manager. So it will make a group by that. So first of all, it will make group by this, and then after, within 10, how many clerks are there? Their average salary is this. Managers are there, their average salary is this. President, then their average salary is this. Okay, so that will be the group. Now it's dual group, two attribute group. Now as you can see here, that we have done, simple example will be group by department. Now if you want on that result, on that group result, you want to put any condition on this result. Okay, like you are saying, like group 10 average salary is this, or max salary is this. Group 20 max salary is this. These are group max salary, group value. Okay, now on that result, and this is the result for this group, and then if you want to restrict any row or put a condition on the result, then you have to use having. These are max salary, so you can put max salary is greater than this. Okay, so that is the idea for that. Now another thing is, before you do a group, okay, so now it's clear that you are making group with a department number, but you know, before you make a group, you can restrict candidates for making this group. So I want to make a group result like group 10 salary, group 20 salary, max salary, group 20 is mean salary, but I don't want to include this people on that name when you do the group calculation. So exclude them, and then remaining people, just make this group calculation. So for that you can put here where clause. Okay, so for that you can put any where clause you want, but on where you cannot put a group result condition here. Okay, group result condition is what? This is the group result condition. If you want to restrict on this, okay, then you have to put it in having. But if you want, like before we do this calculation, you know that you are bringing from this table, okay, from employee table. So before that, and you want to do a department wise grouping for your max salary, mean salary. Now if you want to discuss certain people that has name with the clerk, you can put it like that I don't want them. So any condition before you do grouping, you can do that way. So you can use where clause before that, but you cannot write max where max salary is less than no, because where max salary means like it's on the result. So anything on here, any group function query will not go on where clause, number one. Okay, and so group function will not go here, and employee restriction, if you want to do employee restriction, you cannot have it here, because this is whatever you want to restrict prior to grouping. This is after the group result. Now you have two things here, group on the group result. One is department number and max salary. For both of the result attributes, you can apply that. So you have applied max salary is greater than having, max salary less than greater than this, and you can add this, and department number is greater than 10. So that you can do because it's belong to the group result. This after your group operation this comes. So if you want to restrict here for department number, you can do that. So just to be clear, that department number can come here as well, so that you are clear about it, because this is prior to your grouping. So prior to grouping means I want to do group by department, but I don't want to include it on for department 10. So greater than department 10, do the grouping. Okay, so this is your grouping, department 10. Department excluding department 10, greater than department 10. So 2030 will come.